everybody. Welcome to Victory Talk. It's Friday!
Yay!
All right. We are so excited to be with y'all this evening. Welcome to Victory Talk. So come on, y'all, do what we do. Text somebody, get out your phones. We are live on location in the kitchen of Shay Brown, our Fit for Life guru. And so we want y'all to call somebody, text somebody, tweet somebody, tell somebody Victory Talk is on and we are cooking live tonight. So I am your girl, Lady J, and my little sister right here is...
It's your girl, Key, y'all.
Hey! And so we are so excited. And as y'all can see, that we are in Shay's kitchen. And y'all see, this woman cook, y'all. I was going to say this child, but this woman cook, y'all. Producer, can we get a close-up over there to Brown? And she gonna say something.
Guys.
Can we turn the camera a little bit over there towards her? Because we want to get her on camera tonight because she got this knife and she's real close. She moved with the knife.
There she goes.
So we are excited. That is a perfect shot right there. And so we are cooking and we are going to be learning some stuff tonight. I wish y'all could see all of this deliciousness that's on the table in front of us. And so as she's talking and moving, she's going to tell us first. Well, first let me do this before we go to Shay. And so we got some groupies in the background, y'all. We got some groupies in the background. So, Mr. Producer, can you get your camera on Lisa and Lavesta? Can you get your camera on Lisa and Lavesta? Y'all turn around. Y'all, how you doing? It's not quite over there yet. It's not quite over there. It's over there. There they go. So y'all say hello.
We are groupies. When you have food like this, we are groupies. Yes.
And so tonight's show, we thought that it would be fun to do this on live, on location with Shay Brown, our Fit for Life guru. As we are coming up on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
We are coming up on Thanksgiving, and she's going to tell us, give us a little ideas and some cooking tips about, speak up, you say, okay, yes, sir, Mr. Producer. She is going to give us some cooking tips on, some different things and how we can continue to stay on our journey as we are going through the holiday season. And so with that said, Shay, come on, talk to us, sis.
All right. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today on Victory Talk. I am very excited, just like they are to eat.
Only here for the food.
Any opportunity that I have to try and educate people on healthier lifestyle, I definitely take that opportunity. As Jackie said, we are coming up on the Thanksgiving holiday, and I've been talking to a lot of my patients because just about all of my patients that I have them on diets. I have them on weight loss training. I have them on diabetes control, hypertension, and they come back and see me every 3 months. And the ones that I had on this diet, they really have been coming through with some great results.
Wow.
One lady could not wait for me to weigh her and say, what is my hemoglobin A1C today? And education is always the key when you're talking to your patients, okay?
Yes.
So I educate them on the number that we're shooting for. I said, don't look at the scale. I said, but we're shooting for this number here. So as they're watching what they're eating, they know that everything is food controlled. So as they come in and they get reweighed and they get the hemoglobin A1C checked, they see the numbers changing. So as they're coming in now, they're like, Dr. Brown, what can we have for Thanksgiving? I said, well, we're still doing a 30-day meat challenge. I mean, the challenges that I get to Facebook, Fit for Life, I do the same thing with my patients. So they're like, well, what can we do, Dr. Brown? So I'm giving them little ideas of things that they can have, things that you can do for the holiday. So as I'm doing it, I thought it would be such a great idea to actually do something like this live to where people can actually see my secrets And I'm going to share a few of my secrets with you. Like I tell on TV, I'm not going to kill you. She said, I know you can't tell me the secret because if you tell me, then you got to kill me. I'm not killing anyone tonight, so I get to tell you guys my secrets. So I already started with my vegan cornbread, and you guys can actually see my vegan cornbread that I made, and it smells so good. I know that it does.
Really?
Everybody told them do not touch the cornbread because I have to show it as display. All right. Also, I made macaroni and cheese. Okay, vegan macaroni and cheese. All right. And
oh my gosh!
I'm going to tell you guys how I made everything here. I also made the slap your mama collard greens.
Oh!
I started cooking those yesterday at 7 p.m. Now, the reason why I started yesterday is because people know that when you cook macaroni and cheese, not macaroni and cheese, but collard greens, what do you put in there to get the flavor?
Yeah, the meat.
I don't use meat.
Okay.
So I had to get my seasonings, and all of my seasonings that I had to put in my pastorelle, that I had to put into my collard greens, I had to let it simmer for an hour. And then I had to put the stuff that I used to saute it, I had to put that in there and let that sit. Then I put the greens in.
That smells so good.
Okay? Now all of this stuff that you smell is in the greens, okay? And that is the bulk of what you're smelling. I also have, now what you guys have smelled is 3 different curries, 2 different curries.
I'm smelling some curry.
2 different curries, but this is actually Jamaican curry that I got from Jamaica. And I bought 3 of those. Okay?
Jamaica.
Yeah. So you have a vindaloo curry, which is
this curry don't smell like this.
And this right here, this is the mochi curry, which gives it more of a spice, and I love it. It was filled, now it's like down in here because I love my food a little spicy.
So we're talking about, there was 3 different curries.
Yeah.
All of this is curry.
This is curry, that's curry, and this right here is an Indian seasoning called tandoori masala. You ever heard of garam masala?
Yes.
It's like a cousin to
So
garam
did you guys see this? It's called that tandoori masala.
Tandoori masala.
Tandoori masala.
And that's what I put into my greens. And of course, I put onions and peppers, minced garlic. I put in there crushed tomatoes. I put in there diced tomatoes just to give it color. Because if you notice, when you sit at the table and somebody gives you some greens, only thing you see is meat particles, and then it's all greens. Right. Nothing else is in there because they rely on the meat to give it all the flavor. But they're going to actually taste the greens tonight, and you guys, don't lie about it. Just let us know how they taste to you. And being that I did let you smell all of the seasonings, I want you to let me know if you taste them as well.
Okay.
Which is the most important, okay?
Okay.
And instead of using apple cider vinegar, I use white wine.
Yeah. Okay. Can we see this white wine?
It's cooking white wine.
Listen, wait a minute, y'all. Okay, so the white wine is a cooking white wine.
It's a cooking white wine.
I get some of this. Yeah.
So,
y'all don't think y'all don't think we in here passing a bottle, okay? It is cooking white wine, and she uses a Holland House, so it makes your food, bold and tasty, flavorful. So get y'all some of this white wine. Yeah,
it is good.
All right, so while my pot is heating over there, I'm going to tell you guys what I actually put into my cornbread, because people's like, I need to have the recipe to your cornbread, Shay. All right, so I have here whole wheat flour, okay? I like using the wheat because some people say it's higher in calories, but it's not fortified. It is high in fiber is what I'm looking for. Okay, and fiber is something that you all want to have in your foods because what does fiber do?
It helps you,
flush out the GI. That's right.
It helps you do it.
Flush out the GI system. I also have some corn flour, all right, for my cornbread that I put into my cornbread as well. Okay? I use that so people, you see exactly what I put into the cornbread. I'm not holding back today.
All right, y'all, get your notes.
Instead of using oil,
wow,
I use applesauce for the cornbread. And we used almond milk. All right?
Yes.
And then I use my cane sugar. I keep everything at these little things right here. I have that at one too. But I use my cane sugar as well. Okay, and then I use some baking soda and then just mix it up, and there's the cornbread, okay? Normally I would put like butter on top of it, but I'm like, it's not that serious, not tonight. Okay? So that's how we made the vegan cornbread. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the vegan macaroni and cheese.
So before we go back to the before we step away from the cornbread, so you put it in the muffin pan. Do you grease your muffin pans? You grease your muffin pan. So there is some type of oil. You use the oil to grease. Okay, pan.
Right here.
It's Pam.
Okay, straight
Now-
pan, y'all.
Now
Straight
that you're
pan.
talking about oil, the best oil that anyone could ever use to cook food, less fat, is canola oil.
Canola oil.
Canola is like at the top. There's like 10 different oils, and coconut oil is at the bottom of the list.
Coconut oil is at the bottom.
Yeah, highest in fat.
Wow.
Yes, she didn't listen.
Okay.
Highest in fat.
What about olive oil?
Olive oil is the third.
Okay, that's the one I use. is
Yeah, olive oil is the third.
So canola?
Yep.
And what's
No, I'm sorry, canola, olive, vegetable.
Canola, olive, vegetable.
And then you had grape
Hey,
seed, all that stuff in there. All the other things just coming through, okay? So that's the oils that you should not be using, okay? Well, coconut oil is good, but you have to use very sparingly. Like in the cake that I've made, I also made a lemon cake.
Woo! Listen, sorry but not sorry, y'all. Sorry but not sorry.
I know. I also made a lemon cake as well. So I put just 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in the lemon cake.
Okay. So we got some comments on here. Y'all not popping bottles. No, we are not popping bottles, y'all. And Erica says it's the greens for me and the curry. Girl, if you could smell this curry, you would just be like in heaven. And so yes, Angela, hey girl, ain't heard from you in a minute. She said, "Oh snaps, we making vegetarian mac and cheese." I wish y'all could. Can you? He can't really get a close up. Can you get a close up on this mac and cheese? It looks like cheese. It looks like straight up cheese. You said don't drop it. You said
We will be hitting it off the counter if it hit the counter, okay?
look, spoon and all.
So for the macaroni and cheese, like I said, I'm not holding any secrets back. I did use the dye. I used the dye because some of the vegan cheese, it's not cheese, so it doesn't melt the right way. So what I did to make it melt, I put it into a pot, and then I put almond milk in there to make it melt better. So the almond milk is almost like cooking it. And then with when I cooked it, I also put this in here as well. It's nutritional yeast, and it smells cheesy.
Oh wow.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't it smell cheesy?
Yeah.
So that's what makes it taste like cheese.
Mac and
See a little bit.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese. And so Isaiah, I see you over in the corner. So husband to Shay Brown is here. I'm not asking him to get on the camera, but what I am going to ask him is, you've had the mac and cheese?
Yes.
How is it?
It's good. It's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. So you can convince our producer to eat the mac and cheese.
You ain't got to convince me, gonna eat it anyway.
He gonna eat it. Listen, I gotta tell y'all. After we had Shay, what's your burger's name? What's your burger's
Tell
called?
you that.
No, your burger.
Oh,
Your burger.
that hot mess.
That hot mess burger. After we had that hot mess burger at one of the Fifth of Life events, dude likes the vegetarian burgers. He every now and then he'll revert back to a beef burger if I'm not looking at him. He'll try to slip. But he'll tear up one of them burgers, boy. He will tear up one of them burgers.
Chili coleslaw on it.
Yeah. So yes, Erica, amazing.
So also when I put into the macaroni and cheese, I forgot to show you guys, I put sour cream in there as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I put sour cream. That's how I would normally make regular macaroni and cheese. So when I thought about it, I'm like, put sour cream in there anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like you're making mac and cheese.
Yeah.
But without all the other stuff in there as well. So we have this.
So do you bake it? You bake or you just make
I
it on top
boiled
of the
the
stove?
macaroni and then I cooked the cheese on the stove. And then I put everything in there and then I bake it for about 20 minutes.
Nice.
Bake it for about 20 minutes. And then that is it with that.
Mhm.
We also have
Somebody asked about some of the oh yes, know what's up. She got all the good stuff. I'm gonna need her to pretty please make some vegan lasagna.
who wants that?
Angel Conaway.
Oh, we can make vegan lasagna. Maybe on the next show. We'll do
Okay,
that.
all
We can
right.
put Auntie Bessie to
I
oh,
love
yeah.
What can we do one with a white sauce and not a red?
Can we do both?
Can we do both?
Did you have like with the white sauce? Oh, you had the pizza with the white sauce.
Yes. You know I don't eat the red sauce.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can make it with the white sauce. I like making it with the white
Oh,
sauce.
we got to get in here one night when Morgan is doing her pizza.
Oh my God.
All right, so for my little stir fry, this is just the vegan plant-based sausage.
Tonight.
Okay. All right, that's what this is. And what I normally do, I just cut it up to make it look like little meat chunks or whatever have you.
Mhm.
And then I stir fry it just like I would with a sausage. And then I put it with my cabbage. So you guys gonna have the sausage stir fry cabbage tonight.
That's a thick piece of. She funny. We grown, y'all. We grown, y'all. Know
So
I promise y'all, I haven't been in the white wine.
this is plant-based sausage, and if you can read it on the back, it says 1 link is 170 calories.
Oh my.
Now, things that I look at when I'm actually eating the food, I look at the fat. I look at the saturated fat and the trans fat. Now, you do want some fat in your
Right,
food, okay?
right.
But you want to make sure it's not high in saturated and trans fat. Kira, can you look to see what the saturated fat is there?
1.0 gram.
And what about the trans fat?
0.
So that's what you want, that part.
Zero.
So when you have a regular piece of, I think I did some sausage in here somewhere. But when you look at, and this is what I mean when I tell people to read the labels.
Yes.
Okay? You want some type of fat in your diet, but the saturated and the trans fat, you want to make sure that saturated fat is at least less than 2, and the trans fat is at least less than 1. This has
Okay.
absolutely little of nothing in there. So you don't feel guilty eating the sausage.
Okay.
I'm very concerned about, I'm very salt sensitive.
Sodium, I figured.
So how's the sodium on that?
Sodium is 400 grams, and the reason why is because it's just like any other sausage or whatever have you. It's not like processed,
Mm.
but they have to put that sodium in there to
To
make
keep it.
Okay, so that's for one sausage?
yeah,
Or-
per
or
serving.
One serving.
So
But I
I
don't
can
eat,
do a half of it.
yeah, but I don't eat like a whole sausage,
Right,
you know.
exactly.
You eat bits and pieces of the sausage.
Right.
That's why I cut it up
Right.
in chunks.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, what you stir fry this?
Yeah,
You
that's why I have
saute
that
it,
cooking
so
over there
to
right now. Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
have it cooking over there right now. So if you guys can just give me 5 minutes to go over there and just get this started and just.
Go on, do you,
Thank you. I
In the
appreciate you.
meantime, we're gonna hear from little sister. Because you awful quiet tonight.
Little sister is hungry.
Food.
Listen, we were talking a little bit ago about how we saved our space.
Right.
We skipped some meals today because we knew that we were going to be eating this delicious food. Celeste was like, I know I did. So, we tried to keep it a little light because we knew that it was going to just be amazing in here. So, y'all, if y'all could smell, oh my gosh,
Oh
coming
my
through
gosh.
the door, the smells of
Yes.
heaven just raining down in this
smelling so
kitchen.
good right now. So Shay, Felicia, hey Fee. Fee said, can you post the entire vegan mac and cheese recipe somewhere? Is that possible?
Maybe my benefit for life.
Well, you wrote everything down, right?
No, I started
The
it right
problem
now.
with me
Okay.
But they
posting
can
is
watch
that
the
I see
replay.
measure.
You see,
Tell her what that means.
She see it, it looks like the texture and it happens.
Yes. Okay, and so I cook that way too.
I see
can't.
measures, so I couldn't
Right.
tell you the
Yeah.
exact measurements. Only thing I can tell you, maybe the cornbread. I don't even know what that measurement is either.
Okay,
But
So we can't post recipes, but if you guys watch the replay, you can kind of see everything that went in, and then you're just gonna have
Yes.
to wing it a little bit.
yes.
Talking to the iPad, you're gonna have to wing it a little bit of this, little bit of that. When it look like it's right,
Like grandma.
cookbook is coming out soon.
Oh,
Okay.
she gonna make a cook.
there it is.
Y'all heard it here on Victory Talk.
There it is.
Fee said, understand, thank you.
Now,
Now,
I love her.
Erica said, how much is too much saturated fat?
Let's just answer that. You guys answer that one.
Anything over 2.
Yep.
Anything over 2.
There you go.
2%,
There you
right?
go,
Now,
Erica.
look at the total fat. How much was the total fat?
That was 1 point.
No, that was
the
10.
total fat was 9 grams.
Which is fine because, like I said, you need some
Some
fat.
fat.
Right,
But it's the
right.
saturated and the trans fat is what you should be looking at.
Okay, y'all heard it here. Check them fat levels. Not
Lucy,
physical
somebody
fat
said,
levels.
Lisa, was that you, Lisa? I wonder if she used tofu or almond to make the vegan cheese. She used the almond milk. Thank you, Lisa, for responding to
I
that.
like the idea that she put sour cream in the mac and cheese. I've never tried
Yeah,
that.
yeah. My daughter makes it with sour cream.
I do too.
She makes it with sour cream. So yeah, that's pretty good. All right, and so then, what are you putting in the? You said you're making cabbage and stir-fried cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what else is going in this stir-fried cabbage? It
Well,
does.
we're going to put the little
Making me
sausage
hungry.
things. So I'm going to finish putting in my seasonings here. I'm only going to use 2 of them. I don't need the tandoori masala. But I'm going to use the mochi and the vindaloo curry.
Okay.
Okay.
So tell us about curry.
Now, curry is, this is how I see curry, all right? Might not be the book, but this is how I see curry. Anything you want to taste good, it could be a sock. You throw curry in it.
Don't y'all be making socks for dinner now.
I'm just saying.
Making socks
And
for
then
dinner.
when you smell the different types, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
My husband doesn't eat cabbage, but he'll eat that.
Okay.
My husband doesn't eat okra, but by the time I finish throwing in all this seasoning,
Mm.
he ate that okra.
So you cook it okra too?
No, I already
Oh.
made that and ate that already. I'm sorry. I already made that. So,
But that's
Dallas Shore.
amazing though, because when you started pulling out the bags and talking about what you're putting in the greens, I thought this was like a mixture, like a combination of
Right,
different seeds.
right.
Because when I smelled it, I'm like, oh, this smells like many different things. So to know that it's simply curry.
that's it.
So tell me, I know that
Wow.
you said the one came from Jamaica, but where did the other ones come from?
Moms.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, y'all
Yes.
heard that. The curry, can you type that in? Curry
Yeah.
comes from moms, and you can get it. I'm thinking you can buy it by the pound, or
You can also get it from Giant. You know, most of the stores have like the what do you call it? The vegetarian or vegan section.
Mhm,
Food
they
Lion has a section now, so
oh really?
They
moms is,
Yep.
but there's some other alternatives if y'all want to save a little bit. Shoppers as
Shoppers.
well, Isaiah said.
Definitely shoppers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have options.
You
Absolutely.
said shoppers have everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Curry.
Alicia says she loves curry. I do too. It has a very distinct taste. Now, is curry, is that one of those? Because I know that some of them, have fat burning properties and things like that.
I
Is
wouldn't doubt
curry
it.
one of
I
those?
wouldn't doubt it. You know?
Okay.
I would not doubt it. But if you're using, one thing that I do know about using seasonings with food, only certain things that I'm really I'm aware of, like which one I know about some fat burning properties. I'm not sure if curry is. If anybody want to look that up, that's fine. But I'm not sure if curry is enough. But if you use the curry in most of your vegetables and not so much of your meats, you will notice a big weight loss. Why? Because you're using the vegetables and
Right,
not
not
the
the
meat.
meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's what this is right here.
Yeah.
So instead of grounded up meat, this one here just grounded up vegetables.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw this in a pot real quick.
Are there other ones that you use other than, along with the curry?
Yeah. Turmeric.
Turmeric.
yes.
I love some turmeric.
Yes.
So did we use turmeric in this as well?
No, I'm putting turmeric in your turmeric coconut rice.
Yeah. Right, you see me? I'm speechless.
We're gonna be rolling out of here.
Oh, right.
And I am not ashamed.
Not
Not one bit.
ashamed. Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
I'm pretty so. So I love turmeric because one of the things I love
y'all
about
was
turmeric
having
is
features.
that it is the inflammation. It helps with inflammation.
Absolutely.
And it really good. Oh, that smells good.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm real proud, Dad. She
Listen, let the baby have some food. Let the
Get
baby have
I
some
like to
food.
brag about my
Listen, y'all.
She
Y'all
know she heard the
listen.
laughter
I
down
know
there. She
y'all
smelled
see-
the smells
Y'all see the big bunny rabbit that came into the room. Y'all see the bunny rabbit that came into the
It
room.
is okay.
We gotta take care of the babies, okay? We got to feed him. Did she get a muffin
Hey,
too?
look.
You sure?
No consequences.
Get your money, child. You better get your money. When you come back from muffins, they won't be
They
there.
won't be there. You better get your muffin. Morgan said she heard
And
all
as
this
you can see,
laughing
look,
up there.
doesn't that look just like real meat?
Oh.
What's in there?
Mm.
Onions,
Peppers.
peppers,
Oh,
and I'm getting ready to throw in the cabbage and some carrots.
I'm not gonna make it, y'all. What time is it? Oh my gosh. Y'all gonna see me start dipping in a minute.
Miss Victoria gonna say, was that a bunny? That was Morgan, Miss Victoria. That was one of the babies, yes. What'd you say?
Thanksgiving bunny.
That's a Thanksgiving bunny. This is our pizza chef.
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
One day we're gonna have to come back and she's
Oh,
gonna
the
you
best
make, you make pizza.
ever.
Make
Fee said Shay feed her.
Thank you.
Fee said Shay feed her.
Come on over, baby. You know where I live at. Come on.
you wanna look people ahead.
I know, right? I'm not gonna do it. But they know I feed them. They know I do.
So we are so excited.
So the meat is still cooking a little bit over there. I have the rice sitting. So I use coconut milk for the
Sorry, Sammy.
we're having, what is it, the turmeric rice with coconut milk. And again, like I said, you want to look at the total grams of fat and stuff like that. Coconut milk is heavy in calories and fat. So I tried to put one that's light, okay? It's better for me, but people like that thick consistency, and I don't want a lot of thick consistency because you guys know we still always on that health tip, okay?
Right.
Even though it's vegan, I always say you can be 400 pounds and be vegan. You gotta be smart with it, okay? Exactly. You gotta be smart with it.
So you use this in the rice.
In the rice that's cooking over there.
For the rice,
All
okay.
right, so we're gonna go here for a minute and I'll be right back.
All right.
So while she's, if I wasn't in North Carolina,
Yeah,
I would be right there. So is this all of the things that we're cooking up tonight? Is this, what you would serve for Thanksgiving? Is this what you would serve for your holiday meal?
Yeah, I would.
Okay,
Yeah, everything I'm cooking right now. I mean, Thanksgiving is not about having a turkey on the table.
it's not.
Thanksgiving is about having the people you love around that table.
It is.
Whatever you
It
eat.
is.
I mean,
It
there are
is.
people that are so unfortunate to have, during this type of season, to where you just be thankful that you have something on your
Something
table.
on your table.
I mean, it doesn't have to be the regular turkey,
Mhm.
chicken, fried chicken, and ham. Who's gonna deep fry my turkey? I thought I saw somebody post that on Facebook.
Ribs.
You knew it was coming.
No.
Oh, just don't knock over the mac and cheese.
Just don't knock over the back.
Anyway, like I was saying. Maybe
I can see you see.
He said ribs, and she just lost her whole train of thought.
And look at my ribs.
Jackfruit ribs.
Anyway, like I was saying,
Yes.
I guess it must be good. It doesn't matter what's on the table. I mean, my husband, he eats anything I cook, but he also brings in his extra meat as well. But he doesn't bring a lot of meat to the table. I mean, my husband doesn't even eat a lot of meat anymore. He only acts up whenever this one come over.
You say he only
Reverend
adds up.
Phil. Well, he only acts up when Reverend Phil come over.
But I gave you your move. Don't leave me yet, though, baby. Don't leave me yet. So I gave you your extra serving, and I want you to tell, if you don't mind sharing with our viewers. You don't have to come on camera. Just talk real loud from the corner. So tell our children what the vegan mac and cheese was like.
Vegan mac and cheese, I like it. I mean, of course, I love cheese, so I'm just gonna go over it and put cheese in it. But
Speak up.
but yeah, I always like mom's food and stuff. Like she's the reason why I have this full calorie and stuff. That's why she was like, oh, do you want to go over to other people's houses for Thanksgiving? I'm like, I'm not gonna eat anything, so no thank you. Yeah. We went to the Roswell House.
So you heard the baby in the corner, and we call her the baby because our children will always be our babies. We don't care how old they get. We know Morgan is about to graduate from high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, graduate from high school, but she will always be our baby. So, yeah, you heard it from her. She likes the vegan mac and cheese, y'all.
I'm gonna smell.
You're gonna smell.
I just
you're
need
gonna
to stir so the aroma can come back
To
out.
move this away from her.
Yeah, those are what's up.
I'm
Miss
stirring.
Listen, I don't know what you planning on cooking for Thanksgiving, man, but your mama said that vegan life is good, but she gonna need some turkey.
She said, "I understand your veganism, but I'm gonna need me some turkey. Sorry, girls.
She said, I'm gonna need me some turkey.
I got you, Mama. It's gonna be. Listen, it's only 2 of us that don't eat meat, so I got you.
Look how pretty those colors are.
I got you.
Look how pretty
Yeah,
those colors are.
that works for me.
Look at that.
That works for me.
And I'm not gonna overcook it because you don't want to
I like my cabbage with a little
crisp. That's it.
I like with a little.
But back in the day, remember they used to take the big
I smother it down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With the lard.
With the Lord.
Yes.
Boy, you better preach.
And then Shay, you gotta.
And
be
that's why they
careful.
got them clogged arteries now.
You gotta be careful with the sausage, right? Too, because I know when I first started making the vegan sausage, I burned it because I was trying to cook it.
Yes, and you
So-
do vegetables. You can't cook
Yes.
vegetables like you cook meat.
So just lightly, you guys,
Exactly.
saute it.
That's why I had to keep
Don't
going back.
don't
Yeah.
try to cook
Listen.
it because it will
It's not real
burn.
sausage. Yes, it's not real
It's not
sausage.
real sausage.
Ask
Not
me
real
how I
sausage.
know.
She burned it.
I burned it the first time.
You said the cabbage that you cooked, you didn't need any salt in that, did you?
No, there's no salt in there.
No, that's what I'm saying, because the sausage.
The
has-
sausage had
has
the
salt
salt.
in it.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting that.
And so I
simmer
think
a
you
bit.
already had that cabbage cooked up. But how long did it take to cook that?
The cabbage.
The
No, she
cabbage.
just had it
I
chopped, so-
steamed it.
You had it already
Yeah, it
put
was
together.
steamed. It was already
Okay, that's
steamed.
good.
Oh, God.
So the only thing I had to do was just put it in the pan by the time you guys got here. But I also made this.
I don't know.
She got a whole nother pot.
Well, let me undo my belt a little bit.
Listen.
The pot liquor.
Oh
Dang.
my
That's some green
gosh.
Where my to-go container?
Yo.
Your
I did not
mom
bring me
said-
a to-go
Your
container.
mom,
Mom.
Let me see if I can bring it up.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh my
Now, I've
word.
been cooking this ever since I was telling everyone. I've been cooking this ever since yesterday at 7 p.m.
Yo.
This is my Slap Your Mama collard greens.
laugh it right now.
Yeah. And look at that pot liquor. Mm.
Man, I
Oh
love the
my
pot
God.
liquor. I love some pot liquor. Okay, so I want y'all to make sure y'all understand what pot liquor is, okay?
Here she goes with a disclaimer.
Because I want y'all to don't be talking about Lady J on live. Talking
People
about
are
some
talking
liquor.
about
I want
liquor.
y'all to understand what pot liquor is. The pot liquor is the juice of the greens. So for y'all young folk out here who be thinking that pot liquor means, a new
Liquor.
kind of liquor. Oh, she getting a bowl full.
Oh,
That's your heart, honey. Yeah, it's the juice at the bottom of the greens. You know what that is, Lisa, because we know you the.
If y'all see me step off camera,
No,
I'm
she
sticking
is.
a biscuit. If you see me disappear, I'll be back.
Oh,
You
you had
guys
some
start,
bowls?
start eating some stuff.
You
Okay?
had some bowls.
So you can just let people know how it tastes. You don't have to eat it all, but it's just something just to put in your belly.
But she said we don't have to eat it all.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys-
That's what she said. I don't know.
My mama said you don't need no food in your bowl.
No, that's right.
So come on, somebody bless this food.
Oh, no, she didn't. Come on, let's bless it right quick. Come on.
Yeah, please do.
Come on, Keith.
I already made.
Lord, bless this food that we're about to receive for the nourishment of our bodies, God. Bless the hands that prepared it and bless our bodies as we consume it. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
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 She said, really? Now bless that cook.
Bless the cup.
All right.
Yes.
Sweetheart, what's the
Let me put some.
napkin?
Let me put some liquor up in there for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me.
Yeah, let me put some liquor.
The
in
next
there.
pop.
So you want us to be in here. We are so sorry. Well, sorry, not sorry that y'all not
I know
here.
that's
Wait a
right,
minute.
sir. I'm not sorry.
Producer back there looking like he a little
He a
hungry.
little hungry.
You want your bowl? Can you multitask?
Oh, my God.
Can you multitask over there?
Keep y'all straight, though.
Taste testers, come on. Give me some
Okay.
input.
Look, Fee said I will be back in Maryland tomorrow. I want some greens.
Hey, Beth, it's okay?
Facebook.
I'm telling you, this is so good. Ah, let's
Mm.
get quiet here for a minute.
There you
Where
go.
my green at?
Yes,
my
quiet.
God.
Where my
There we
green
go.
at?
No, she done passed the biscuit.
Oh,
There we
see,
go.
Where my green?
we not gonna make it.
Huh?
Where my green?
I got you, Larry. I got you. I got you, baby.
They're yours.
He said, "Where his greens
Oh, you
at?"
haven't
I forgot about him.
I
Mr.
was asking that. I thought he was asking the other.
Look at those potatoes
Oh,
in there.
Phil.
Mm.
What's in the green?
And there's
We
no
outside him.
You said
No
what's in the
meat.
greens?
What's in the green?
no meat.
You ain't got no side meat in
I
there?
swear to God, Mr. Phillip.
It's about to be man.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
Okay, I got.
Wait a minute. Then she put my biscuit in the juice.
There you go.
Y'all,
That's cornbread.
you gonna eat your
Cornbread.
cornbread? Cause I'm gonna eat mine. Oh man, that ain't taking whole plate, y'all. This is, you know what?
No, I don't want my corn.
Cause if I get it that macaroni and cheese, I'm gonna be in the floor, sleep, snoring.
Oh my gosh. My sister said, Lady J, can you freeze mine?
Oh
I don't know, sis. It might not make it to you altogether.
It smells so
Chicken
good.
cook.
There's no meat in it, guys. No meat at all.
More you can cook.
Okay.
All right, so while they're sitting here smacking, they forgot that they're on TV, I guess.
Mac and
they're on
cheese. Oh my
Facebook.
God.
So we're going to continue on talking.
We honestly didn't really care.
I know you didn't. They got plates and they grabbed the mac and cheese. Okay, so what we did with the collard greens, okay? Again, like I said, there's no meat in my collard greens at all. Whenever I would do the vegan festivals, people would know Shay Brown Fit for Life. Maybe Shay slap your mama collard greens. Even the white people was coming from collard greens. I don't care about the collard greens.
Oh, yes.
But you can tell a person can
We don't
really
say that.
cook.
We say clear people.
Well, yeah. You can tell that people can really cook when they don't put that meat
Yes.
Yeah.
in those collard
Yes.
greens, okay? It doesn't taste like a meat in there.
No.
Absolutely
Those
not.
seasons that I gave you guys, can you taste the seasons? Reverend Phil, that's what we want to know.
Yeah,
Okay, so you don't have nothing to say.
That's who you need to ask.
Okay, so the seasons that I gave you guys, can you actually taste them?
Mm.
So it's all in there. Everything that I told you was in there, it is in there.
So
Okay.
this is
What
delicious.
else? What else we have? You got the top. Excuse me.
That's okay.
Tomatoes.
That's tomatoes, yes. Just to give it just a little bit more flavor. Some
This
tomatoes.
gets a little kick just right.
yeah.
There it is.
Inside.
Nuh-uh, just a little kick.
Miss Victoria said, "I will be a test dummy, though. You may be able to turn me out."
This is not a date, Miss Victoria.
No tiger bomb.
This is not a date.
No problem. Tell Miss Victoria I am not giving up my seat. Okay.
Oh, you heard it here.
Not giving up my seat.
Listen, so you know the next time we go live, we're cooking with you, Shay.
I'm sorry.
And you put out the call to
Everyone's
someone to
gonna
come. You have
Everybody's going to come in. Yeah, I have a line.
We might have no, but I have X amount of
It's gonna be a soup line.
A raffle.
It's going to be a soup line. Everybody come in for the soup line.
You got to hold a raffle. A raffle.
Oh my God.
Call her 10.
That's
Yes. You too can be in the
I'm gonna be right out of my car calling in too.
Mm.
I'm gonna be at work because I have 4 phones. So I'm gonna be at least 4 of those calls.
You know you always
Hey, Jack,
Lisa gonna be.
he drinking his juice.
She drinking his hot liquor. You don't hear country people. You know about hot liquor. What is that?
I think it's bones.
Mac and
I think
cheese.
it's bones. That's so.
I said, I'm in the plate.
The place over there, they didn't give you guys any plates.
They didn't give me a
They
plate on
did not
purpose
give me a
because
plate.
they knew I was waiting for that mac and cheese.
Where are the groupies?
I'm
Sorry.
okay.
You guys are dream killers.
Okay, guys, so this is done. It doesn't need to cook anymore. And I just put that in there, but look at that.
Oh my God.
Okay, it doesn't need to cook anymore. Let's get the plates out, ladies. Let's get the plates.
Thank you, thank you.
She said I have my plate.
Lisa was ready.
Yes, she was.
Oh my God.
And then try to eat, like I said, one sausage was how many calories?
I know I'm not doing a real
There
good job.
it is.
You know what the comments are
No,
about?
you're not. You're not.
That's all right. The new
All right, I help y'all out.
They already knew. They already knew what it was gonna be like.
Awfully quiet. What's happening, baby girl? I am in paradise.
Oh my God.
This is
is
so
so-
good.
And I'm not vegan at all. This is my first vegan meal, and I would say this is so good. Like I could live like this. Yeah, I could do.
This is your first vegan meal?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I
And
know
I
all
would say
else
I
vegan.
don't eat vegan junk food or
You get some of those good
All
carrots,
the
man.
little
Carrots good,
stuff
man.
that
Get them
people
some of
say.
that carrot. Hey, brown.
Uh-oh, look, we
Cabbage.
gotta get the producer a little
Oh, my bad.
Wait a minute, what you need? He needs some of that,
Not cabbage.
the cabbage.
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah. No, give me
You just want your ball? You want it in a ball bag? You don't want no mac and cheese?
Oh, put some mac and cheese in there too.
Why you trying to be quiet? Don't be trying to whisper.
No,
I need evidence
Yes,
for me
let him feel
showing.
it. Put it in my food, okay?
I need evidence for me showing. You
He's
had to
not
speak
all
up.
night. He quiet.
He said he was gonna be jumping in. That's the look. If we was making ribs and burgers, he'd be looking.
Oh, him and Isaiah.
Well, tell him come see me for the white party. Yeah. Tell him I owe him.
He stopped eating meat about 6
okay.
months ago.
I'm sorry,
I
man.
did the white party.
Okay, I'm sorry, man.
But he's trying to revert back. He
That's okay.
been eyeing chicken wings lately, also. I don't know.
My ribs been marinated now for a good month.
Yeah, they are.
Marinate
But
in the
when
deep
you do
freezer.
that, your stomach is saying like,
Wow.
Oh
what are you
yeah.
trying to do?
Oh yeah.
So,
I don't think he
back to my vegan food, okay?
Oh,
Enough
okay.
about the ribs. All right. So,
Yeah, you talk about it.
again, like I was saying, you don't, what you decide to eat is okay, all right? People that eat meat, I mean, have anybody ever heard of the old saying, nothing bigger than the palm size of your hand? Okay? That is the truth. I mean, that's what the American Heart Association, that's what they recommend. That if you do have meat, nothing bigger than the palm of your hand. So if you're eating something bigger than the palm of your hand, then wouldn't you question that? Why are they only that part right there?
Yeah.
And the palm of your hand, just making sure that you don't get caught up in
Right.
a lot of the illnesses and diseases that they know that the meat is going to bring. Okay? You guys
Yeah.
haven't noticed that the meat prices have gone up. Anybody wondering why? Lack of health. Okay?
You said lack of health?
Lack of health.
Yeah.
Lack of health. So when those animals are sitting, don't you think they're just catching all kind of bacteria?
Oh, yes.
So when they get bacteria, the meat industry has to give them antibiotics.
Yeah.
So when you
trying to let go of the chicken, but I can't.
so when you eat and then what about when there's a sale? You think you're getting a sale, don't you? That's that part.
They repackage it.
That's
all.
it. That's it. Especially the red meat. They take the red meat out, they put it in some other blood, then they repackage it again.
I'm not talking about red meat.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. How's my cabbage,
Listen.
guys?
Delicious.
Do you like the cabbage? And isn't it so colorful?
You got a little kick to it.
Just a little
Yes,
bit.
it does.
Just a little bit.
Just
But
a little
Look
bit.
at all the vegetables that you're eating. And look at Lisa. Look at the face.
I'm just
Wait a minute.
Look at
Is
Lisa.
Lisa eating the cabbage?
Girl, she tearing it all up.
Listen.
And look, how much meat do you really have? Look, a meat product. You only have 2 little pieces of that little
I don't
sauce
have
there. That's it. And you don't have a hand. The only thing that I can say is
I had meat.
nothing at all.
Oh, well, why?
You have a lot of fiber there. A lot of fiber here, a lot of fiber there. There's fiber in your biscuit. Fiber everywhere. And you
Oh, this
enjoy the
mac and
food.
cheese, y'all, is
Listen, everything.
And there's no real cheese in there. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
And we haven't even gotten to the vegan cake. It's back here. I'm letting it cool. I know, right? We haven't even had a chance to get to the cake yet.
Just make me not to go play.
I know, I'm gonna have to. We have some stuff in there.
Oh
You
my
guys can
gosh.
get your stuff
This
to go.
is so good.
What do you think on TV?
Now you
Whoa,
know I love
that
your
was
green.
amazing.
And she where she was at.
What
Love
you need,
your
baby
green.
girl? You want a biscuit? Yes. Here.
My mom said I have portion control issues, so I would have to be an official fat vegetarian. So crazy.
So I want
Yes.
enough for her to get my food so she can be a fat vegetarian. She won't be fat anymore by the time I'm done.
Oh my goodness.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, you will not be.
Shay, you know your greens have always been so good.
Thank
This
you.
is the first time
Tasting
the
that.
cabbage and the mac and cheese.
Thank you, Auntie.
Mm-mm.
But
This mac and
so-
cheese.
I'm tasting the mac and cheese with crab cakes.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
That's been
That
so
combination.
Oh, no, we
Anybody
don't
have
mind.
any questions about anything on here? I mean, I think I'm pretty much done with my meal. and my taste tester is there and just enjoying everything.
Y'all about to be out.
Yeah, the groupies.
And the
I'm like, if nobody, you be on Facebook Live.
Listen,
They already knew when we said we was gonna be live from Shay's Kitchen. They already knew they was getting.
And all they can hear is chewing.
All they can hear is chewing.
Or swallowing.
But we do apologize that we are eating in front of y'all, and we hope that
smacking.
we are truly smacking in front of y'all.
Smacking.
But everything has been absolutely delicious, and I know that we are almost to the top of our hour, but we just want to say to everybody, just be on the lookout for the ingredients. We won't say that there'll be recipes, but the ingredients for each dish. We will make sure that the ingredients are available to you. And you just gonna have to, do a dash of this, a dash of that, and cook it, the way that you see fit, because, your amounts may be different than, what we need. For me and Phil, I would be cooking in smaller portions. Excuse me. Because it's just
Compliments
the two of us.
to the chef.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so we just thank you for joining in tonight.
Since we closed, because I'm just like,
Oh, but we can't go yet. We can't go yet because we have the cake.
The cake is still.
The cake
still,
is
yeah.
so y'all hang out just a little bit
It's
longer
still hot. So
because we don't want y'all to miss
trying to
this
cook
cake.
for the
Because I can't promise
Well,
you
we're
that
not
we're gonna
gonna
take a picture of the cake and
taste
send it to you. But at
you
least,
show it to y'all.
so we'll be able to show it to y'all, but we won't be able to tell y'all what it tastes like right on air. But we will let y'all know after the fact how good the cake is.
We do have organic powdered confectionate sugar
Awesome.
that I use. Now look at the total grams of fat that has. And what is that?
She eats.
0. Nope, I got it.
She got it. 0.
Exactly. Look at the sodium.
0.
0.
Now,
Nice.
1/4 cup is how many calories?
120.
Now you're not even going to get a whole 4th cup.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now, how did you make the cake? I did use regular flour.
Okay.
Okay. I also put sour cream in there. Okay. I put vegan butter in the cake. What else did I put into the cake? Vegan butter. I did put 2 tablespoons of coconut oil just to make it has to be moist. The cake has to be moist. I do not like a dry cake.
A dry cake.
Yeah, so
you use the coconut oil?
coconut oil, the one I told you that was at the bottom of the list.
Okay.
Yes, but the coconut oil I used to for the whole entire cake. So you only want to get a slice.
Right.
So it really, unless you eat the whole entire cake, then yeah, that's probably going to cause some problems. So maybe one slice of that cake is probably about 110 calories.
Okay.
If that much.
Mm.
Okay, if that much. So I love to cook. I love eating sweets. I love having good food, but I don't want all the guilt that comes along with it.
Yeah.
Like that right there that you have, girl, I can sit and eat that. My stomach be so full when I'm done. But when I wake up in the morning, go to sleep, my stomach is flat. Why? Because that's fiber.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're gonna
Straight
get-
fiber.
Straight fiber, and you want to get rid of it very
So
soon.
when you wake up in the morning,
It's
gonna
gone.
be ghosts.
It's going to be gone. Yeah, so
So
you
the ghost.
exactly. So you want to keep eating food that's not going to cause a lot of your digestive system. You
Yeah.
want food to just go right through your body and not have to be clogged up. And got people complain of, constipation issues.
Mhm.
People complain of bloating. I haven't
That
been to the
bloating.
I haven't been to the bathroom in a couple of days because your body's
Lord.
still trying to digest
Right.
the other
Right.
food that you.
That's what made me give up red meat.
the red meat because
Oh.
the body doesn't digest it as fast
Yeah.
as it used to.
Yeah.
So you walk around bloated for a couple of days, or if you gas is another thing that people
Mhm.
have. I'm sorry to say it.
It's real.
These are things that
Facts.
are real.
Listen.
And we women, we like our stomachs to look as flat as we possibly
Right.
can. But
Mhm.
when you're walking around and you're gassy, your stomach's big, and it's like it's
Yeah,
gonna
And
stay
you're
there.
uncomfortable.
And you're exactly
Mhm.
very uncomfortable.
And it causes difficulties in other areas of your body.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was telling somebody the other day that the way the body breaks down food, it's so extraordinary. You have food like what you guys just ate just now, okay? Your body, your insulin said, oh, look, they're eating food. Let me go in here and do what I got to do. Insulin plays a big role in your
Mhm.
digestive system, okay? It comes in and breaks the food down, so you're able to use that food for energy.
Right.
Now, when you overeat food, okay, that energy, they only want to use but so much of that energy.
Yes.
But whatever it doesn't use, it stores it into your liver. That's glycogen. So your liver can only hold so much.
So
Ever heard anybody
much.
say they had a fatty liver before?
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of people that are overweight that have fatty livers. Why? Because your insulin is trying to pack all that
And
extra
yeah.
food in there. So whatever it doesn't pack into the liver, it puts it in little pockets of your body. And that's where it's at. All right. So when you're using your energy and the food is gone, the first place that it goes to get energy is your liver.
It's your liver.
Okay.
Wow.
And then when the liver is done, then it goes into the fat pockets. So when I talk about fasting, that is something that is so important. Fasting, giving your body a chance to actually just to relax, to digest, just to give it a rest. Because when you fast, it's kind of like starving your body, and it needs that. When you get into that 8th hour of fasting, your body's at rest. The 8th and 9th hour of fasting, your body is at rest. Now, if you eat between them, your body is never resting, and it needs to take a break.
Yes.
Now, when you get to that 11th and 12th hour, that is the time to where I say I love to work out. Why? Because my body's like, girl, look, you better eat something because if not, I have to find some energy somewhere. I have some energy for you, bruh. Take it from here, take it from here, take it from here.
Okay.
Because that's what happens. Your body goes and grabs that stored energy
Yes.
and it's using it. When I'm in the gym, I work out even harder because I know that my body is breaking up that fat. I lost 6 pounds already just by fasting. Okay? So in that 16th hour, the 15th hour, I'm starving. And I can hear my stomach growling. And I said, good, growl, bruh. Let me drink some tea, because I'm not eating anything. Because the longer I fast, the more that my body is using the stored fat that I have as energy. And that's the most important thing I could say about fasting. You have to give your body that time to rest.
Just that kettlebell.
Just leave Sammy alone.
Yeah.
So that is my spew about the fasting. I know I definitely want to touch on that with you guys to understand the importance of fasting and why I fast and why I have some of my clients fasting right now and they are getting these great results just by fasting. I mean, it's hard to do at times, but once you set that path into motion and then you have people with you that's doing it with you, it's like a flag.
Yeah.
They all stick with it.
Yeah.
So
So we have 4 minutes, and before are we ready to get that cake on the plate yet?
Oh, just show it.
Can we just show it to him? You don't have to.
Are we ready to get the cake
I
on
don't
the
think
plate
it is.
yet?
I haven't even made my sugar yet.
Ooh, birdie. They are without sugar. They are. Y'all see the cake? Y'all see that pretty lemon cake?
Did you see how it fell out?
Yum.
And you see it's not big at all.
Mm.
It's not big at all. Go ahead and touch it. See how soft it is? It's soft that is.
Oh,
Everybody
God.
just show it.
That's all right. So I'm getting ready to mix up.
Touch
Look,
your own
look,
people.
we'll take a picture of the cake after the
And we
show.
will
so
post
so
it.
we
I'm
can
sure you guys.
Before and
So Miss Victoria, she over here a mess. She said, Lord, she got me feeling full, no dinner for me tonight. Then she says, let me see, Lisa shared the importance of fasting. Then Miss Victoria said, I'm not eating for 2 weeks. All right, Miss Victoria.
I'm not
messing
with
So Shay, before we shut down altogether for the night, can you just give us your thoughts on when people say that it costs too much to be vegan?
Pay now or pay later.
Oh, all right, y'all heard it. I knew where she was gonna go with it,
You
but
heard it
I
here.
heard that.
Pay now or pay later.
Pay
That's my
now
spiel.
and pay later. Explain that to them. Explain that to them.
Either you pay now for your health and you have better quality of life 20 years from now. Most of us are in our 30s, 40s, 50s. What are you going to be 20 years from now?
You rolling.
Keep going.
You rolling.
67. What are you going to be 20 years from now? Are you going to be able to get up and move?
right.
Huh?
Yeah.
I say pay now or pay later, I'm paying for my health. I'm making sure I take the time out to cook the foods that my body needs, not the foods that my body wants.
Mm-hmm.
You pay later if you just want to eat whatever you want to eat. That comes with medical bills, that comes with prescriptions, that comes with hospital visits, that comes with doctor visits, that comes from just your quality of life is just none. And then you're just there. You know? So either you pay now for your health or you pay later. 20 years from now, most of us, I'm gonna say 10 years from now. Do you feel the aches and pains now? Do you? Now think how you're gonna feel it 10 years from now, then 15. I posted something the other day. I put on an outfit because I'm like, oh my God, my body's getting back. Oh, Shay, you fine. And I never ever listen to anybody about when it comes to me and my body. Because I know what I look like with my clothes on, but you know what I look like because I'm Shay Brown, the fitness guru.
Right.
Okay? You always look good. No, it's not that. I want to keep myself, like my husband said, if the next man don't want me, he don't either. He done made a monster. Because I'm always in that gym getting it in. Making sure I keep myself fit. And what woman don't want to walk around looking cute?
Amen.
Right.
That part.
Yes.
In their clothes. And when I took that picture, I was looking at myself and I said, look at that. I said, Isaiah, I'm on film. They can hear you, bro. I swear to God, I can stand him. When I was putting on my clothes, I said, oh my God, look at this. Now, I took the picture because my personal trainer always said he likes for his clothes to look good on him.
Yeah,
Okay?
absolutely.
And I felt that my clothes looked good on me that day.
Yes.
But I didn't realize that how many hits I was going to get off the picture.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just like the way the clothes just fit.
They look good. You look good.
Arms
Yes.
out. I'm like, the guns coming back. It feels good to be strong. It feels good to lift that weight and know that I can bench press heavier than the average man can. Not a woman. It just feels good to feel strong. So, like I said, you pay now or you pay later. Okay? Let me fix this little context so y'all can get y'all pay.
Okay. Okay.
All right, y'all. So you heard it here.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh, no problem. You heard it here. We have been cooking live at Shay Brown's house. I think our producer is rushing us because he won't eat the rest of this. But it's all good. We have reached the top of the hour, you guys. So thank you for our guest this evening, Miss Sylvester, our sister from another, Mr. Lisa Shay Brown. We are live in the kitchen. Like, share, subscribe. Let everybody know where they can reach us. You can catch us on the replay at Victory Talk Show on YouTube so that you can, anything that you might have missed, any questions that you have, just shoot them on over. And I think that's all we got, y'all. We about to finish this delicious meal and get ready for this cake. So,
because I've been waiting for y'all to go ahead and enjoy y'all dinner so I can finish enjoying mine.
That's it. So it's your girl Key signing off and
Lady J
for Victory Talk, and we will catch y'all next Friday night for the marriage edition. Good night, everybody.
Good night.